Hello, my name is Katie St. Norris, and in this video I would like to talk about how to fill out new Form W-4 for people who are married, filing jointly, and they also have kids. Let's get going. First of all, let's go to the IRS website and see what the form looks like. This is the new W-4 2020. It looks quite a bit different from earlier versions. It has 5 different sections. Part number 1, right here, personal information, and 5 are mandatory. In our example, we're going to concentrate on 1, 3, and step number 5. Also, you'll find on page 2 general instructions and additional worksheets that in our situation are just not applicable to you. I just wanted to show what the form actually includes. Let's get to step 1. It's your personal information. You have to fill your first name, your middle initial, last name, your social security number. In the yellow box here, you'll see your address. For the orange box C, you have to click married filing jointly. So it is box number 2. For the next item, step 2, if you're married and filing jointly and your spouse does not work, you don't have to worry about this section. If you have 2 jobs or your spouse is also working, you have to fill out step 2 and go through the worksheet. If you're working and you also have a spouse who works and your salaries are quite similar, what you can do is check the box here. If you're getting a much higher paycheck than your spouse, you have to go to the worksheet. Or you can use the Estimator at the IRS website that will give you the most accurate withholding amount. That will be my recommendation to do that. Plus, it's much better from the privacy standpoint. Let's go to step number 3, which is actually claiming our dependents. When can you use this section here in order to claim your dependent? There's a limitation. In order to claim your dependents, you have to have an income of $400,000 or less. Otherwise, this option is not available to you. You have to multiply number of qualifying children under age of 17 by 2,000. In our example, say you have 2 kids, you can claim $4,000. And if you don't have any other dependents, say like your elderly parents or grandparents, you just put 0 in here, and in line 3 you put the total amount, which is $4,000 in our example. Let's get to step number 4, which is optional. Step number 4 is other adjustments. If you have other income that is not from jobs, this is very important. And that income comes from interest, dividends, or maybe retirement income. You should include this amount in the box 4A. Say it's $3,000 in interest. Also, for deductions, if you expect to use the standard deduction, which is $24,800, you put nothing in the box 4B. If in the prior year you itemized, I advise you to go to the IRS website and for the step 4B, use the deductions worksheet. Box 4C is for any type of extra withholding. You have to put the dollar amount. Step number 5. All you have to do here is to put your signature and the date. Don't worry about the boxes underneath. What happens if you just do steps 1 and 5? In this case, your withholding will be computed based on your filing status, standard deduction, and tax rate with no other adjustments. It means that the withholding will be much higher. By the time you file your taxes, you're probably going to get a tax refund. Thank you for watching this video.